What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So yeah, going to be doing some The Sims 2 for you guys today. It's actually my first recording session of this game with this new recording device, so hopefully everything goes all well. It's also going to be my first time recording videos of this game in full 1080 HD. Now granted, because it's the PlayStation 2, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, because again, these games are not HD games, you know. So it's not like it really fucking matters that much, but still, you know, it's still a little bit of an uptick in quality, I guess, you know. Plus, there's, you know, obviously less microphone buzz with this new recording device, which is fucking awesome. So, yeah. Although I feel like a lot of these older systems that I had upscaled to HD using special cables and shit, I feel like they, like the natural system volume is a lot louder. So, I turned down, like, the volume setting on the recording device to the lowest level. That's the one bad thing about this recording device, is that it is that like the sound levels are not quite as customizable as they were with the old recording device. So, yeah, but it is what it is. I feel like it's an issue that will be fairly easy to work around, so not too worried about it. But time will tell, I guess. So, yeah. Oh, she needs sleep. But yeah, anyway, things are going pretty well, I would say, in my personal life. Can't really bitch too much. I mean, I have a lot of shit coming up, so, you know, it's just kind of a little bit of a stressful time for me in my life. Because, again, like I said, I got a lot of shit coming up in my personal life that I'm going to have to deal with. Like, you know, finding a new job and shit. Which is fine. I mean, you know, it'll probably be a nice change of pace for me, I guess. Oh, man. Gotta get some of this beverage going. It's getting a little hot in my studio. Like, whenever I record, because I don't want my butt... what the hell was I about to say there? It was weird. But anyway, when I'm recording, you know, I close the door to my studio. And my studio is very small. It's literally just my bedroom, which is probably about a little bit smaller than a college dorm room, I would say. Which makes it all the more impressive that I've managed to cram so much shit into here. Like, I've got, you know, all my video game systems, like all 12 of my video game systems, and like a bunch of my games in here, not to mention a bunch of like movies and anime on Blu-ray and DVD and shit. So, yeah. But yeah, just a lot of shit coming up in my personal life that I'm going to have to deal with, but it's alright. We've gotten to start working on some new playthrough projects for you guys, too. That's been fun, you know, with Alcana and then, of course, Doki Doki Literature Club, which that game has just been, holy shit, talk about fucked up. Like, yeah, that game is wildly fucked up. Like, very wildly fucked up. Like, honest to God, that's some messed up shit, man. Some fucking messed up shit. That has been, honest to God, like, Doki Doki Literature Club has been one of the most difficult and challenging playthroughs that I've ever had to do for you guys, which I know may sound stupid because it's just like it's technically like a visual novel style game, so it sounds kind of dumb that it's like one of the hardest playthroughs I've ever had to put together for you guys, but like from a mental, not only a mental but also a physical standpoint as well, it's been just a very challenging playthrough to do. Although, I mean, part of the physical thing was kind of my own fault because, not gonna lie, I went a little too overboard with the alcohol, but I literally had to drink alcohol I had to literally drink myself through the last part of that playthrough. Like, that's how, like, mentally taxing that was for me. And it's not even the game is all that like scary necessarily. It's just incredibly off-putting. Like the visuals and shit just make you feel like incredibly anxious. Like, it's very anxiety inducing. You know, it's not even that scary necessarily. It's just, you know, very anxiety inducing and very off-putting. So, yeah. But, I mean, it's still been, like, what an interesting game, though. Like, Doki Doki Literature Club, like, yeah, it's fucked up, but it is a very fascinating game, genuinely. So I have enjoyed it from that aspect as well, but holy crap, it's been a difficult playthrough. And then on the reverse side of that, there's been that other playthrough that I'm working on, Alcana, and that game has been just smooth sailing. I mean, again, that one is like an actual, like, just regular, you know, visual novel style game. So that's been, you know, very easy going on that playthrough. So I've got something that, like, tortures my mind, and then something that is just very easy going. Which actually I might be working on Alcana a little bit more tomorrow. So we'll see a bit. Again, it's a little bit different for anyone watching on Rumble, because I do things a little bit different than Rumble, but for those of you watching on YouTube, which I'm assuming most of you are watching on YouTube because YouTube is my main platform. Yeah. Probably be working on Alcana tomorrow, so yeah, good shit. Oh, man. Alright, so she's good on sleeping. Oh, this idiot needs some sleep. What the shit are you doing, dude? Besides awkwardly pissing into a toilet. But yeah, it's really funny because, like, at the time I'm recording this, so keep in mind, you guys, like, for those of you who don't know, like, how I run my YouTube operation, I pre-record all my videos like several months in advance before I actually upload them. So for like from the time I record a video to the time it gets uploaded, on average a time span of about like anywhere from like 4 to 6 months goes by. At this point, probably closer to 6 months based on the current rate that I'm uploading videos at. But at the time I'm recording this, like all the Roe v. Wade shit's been going on, you know, with the Supreme Court and all that crap. So literally like the last, I want to say, 2 weeks, I've literally just been like scrolling through social media, like Twitter and Facebook, just like reading really some of the most dipshit hot takes that I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Like, I've seen some dumb shit on social media, but like this whole Roe v. Wade thing has really made people incredibly stupid. Like, I've just seen some garbage fucking hot takes. Like, mostly from people on the left. And I want to make it abundantly clear, too, like, my stance on the whole abortion thing. I'm going to be honest, like, I'm not really passionate one way or the other about the whole pro-life, pro-choice thing. Like, I really couldn't care less, honestly, which I know may sound stupid because it's such an important issue or whatever, but it's an issue that doesn't really affect me, so I don't really care. And some people out there are like, well, multi-step, how could it not affect you? Well, because first of all, I'm a guy, okay, and all y'all have been saying up until about 5 minutes ago that guys shouldn't have an opinion on the issue anyway, so hey, I'm following that fucking advice. I don't really care one way or the other about pro-choice versus pro-life. And the other reason is that I'm single, and I have been for my entire goddamn life. Like, I'll put it to you guys like this, I'm in my mid-20s, and I have never once ever had a girlfriend at any point in my entire life. And probably never will, which honestly I'm fine with because I kind of like my own personal freedom. You know, I'm free to do whatever I want, whenever I want, however I want. And it's fucking nice. You know, it's nice to have that freedom to just do whatever the fuck I want, you know? So honestly, again, like I said, I'm not really passionate about the issue one way or the other. I mean, I am pro-choice. I want to make that abundantly clear. I actually take a very liberal stance when it comes to abortion. Like, I am very much so, like, pro-choice. I want to make that abundantly clear. Like, I'm very, very pro-choice. Historically speaking, it's not necessarily a good idea to limit the rights of people, historically speaking. And most of the time, it just doesn't work. You know, it just doesn't. Sometimes you wish it did, that way you could limit bad things, but it just doesn't most of the time. So that's why I'm pro-choice. You know, like if I had to pick a side, I would pick the pro-choice side, just because, you know, it's more freedom. However, I will say this, I do not think that abortions should be taxpayer funded. Like, I'm sorry, but if you screw up and you get pregnant, that's your fucking fault. You know, unless it's in an instance of rape, that's a different story. Those, yeah, okay, maybe those can be taxpayer funded, whatever. But much beyond that, like, if it's entirely your own fault, like you were irresponsible, you did something stupid that you shouldn't have, and you want an abortion, that's on you, not me. My tax dollars should go to better things than paying for other, you know, irresponsible people's abortions. I think that's dumb. Why would we reward people for making poor choices? You know, that's dumb. It's fucking stupid. So you just see all these garbage fucking hot takes from people from the left. And again, I want to make it clear, this is coming from someone who's pro-choice, right? Like, I support the right to abortion. I don't openly advocate for it or anything, because I'm not really passionate about the issue, but like, again, this is coming from someone who's pro-choice. But listen, bottom line, and I'll talk about this more during one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles coming up probably in the next few weeks. But like, Roe v. Wade was bad law. Like, it just was. So, yeah. But yeah, all these people freaking out because, oh my god, now we're actually going to have to start being responsible about the ways that we have sex? Oh no! What a fucking joke. Again, I still think that at the very least in instances of rape, you know, that there should be, you know, they should allow abortion. I really do think that, genuinely. But yeah, much beyond that, I don't really give a shit, honestly. Like, sorry. There are also things that you can do to you know, prevent rape. There are. Just look it up. I'd also be willing to bet that in a lot of these states where they're saying, oh no, they're going to outlaw abortion, I'd be willing to bet that there are contingencies in the law. I bet some of the states will probably straight up ban all abortions, and yeah, I do think that's bullshit, but at the same time, I don't really care that much. Because honestly, I'm not a saint. Like, I don't go around pretending to give a shit about every single random person that I come across. And I realize that may make me sound like an asshole, but that's just the honest to God truth. And most other people feel the same exact way, whether they care to admit it or not. Like, I'm sorry, no one on this earth goes around giving a shit about every single random person that we come across. If you pretend to, then you are a liar or a fake. And that's part of the problem I have with a lot of these conservatives, too, acting holier than thou, being like, oh, well, we can't sacrifice the babies because we care about unborn lives. Like, are you telling me that you, honest to God, give a shit about every single random person that you come across? Because if you're telling me that, I'm calling bullshit. Because you don't. You don't care about every single random person that you come across. You just don't. It's not in human nature to do that. Whether you care to admit it or not, whether you subconsciously admit it or not, you know. That's just the fucking way it is, man. But yeah, it's just literally like the last 2 weeks of like my entire life. Like, granted, I've been doing other things, obviously, than just scrolling through social media laughing at stupid hot takes from people on both sides of the political aisle. Mostly the bad hot takes, of course, have been from people on the left. But, like, you know, honestly, I think that in a lot of circumstances, abortion is not morally justifiable. But I personally think that there are times in this, you know, there are times when killing people is necessary. And I believe that that is what abortion is. Let's not pull our punches here. Abortion is killing another human being. That's what it is. It is akin to murder. I want to make that abundantly clear. That is my actual stance on it. However, I still think that abortion should be legal because I think there are times when murdering people is actually a mercy. That's just my own personal opinion. Also, I'm a gigantic asshole, so in case anyone was curious. So, yeah. Is there a carpool for my character up front? Holy shit. Better get my ass off to work. Oh, wow, she needs some fucking sleep. But yeah, like, that's literally been, like, what it's been like the past couple of weeks, is just scrolling through Twitter, watching some garbage fucking hot takes. Like this, like, the singer of, what was it? Green Day or whatever, saying, oh, well, the United States is so dumb for banning abortion and blah, 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 I'm going to move to the UK. And then it's funny because someone else on Twitter responded to him saying, you do realize that the UK has stricter abortion laws than the United States, right? Like, it's funny. All these people seem to think that, like, oh, Europe is so much better than the United States. Yeah, until you look at the actual fucking policies. Like, y'all do realize that most of these European countries have stricter abortion laws than the United States, right? I mean, at least with the United States, like, you get a little bit of variety. Like, literally, the only thing that banning Roe v. Wade will do is kick the issue of abortion back down to the states. It does not do anything to outlaw abortion. It just says that we, as the Supreme Court, have no right to say that abortion, you know, cannot be restricted. That's literally all it does. It doesn't ban abortion. That decision now lies in the hands of the state's legislatures. That's all. And all these people are freaking out about it. It's like, yeah, okay, sorry, you're going to have to drive a little bit to fucking get an abortion now because you decided to be an irresponsible, stupid fuck. And it's funny, too, when people are protesting, like, in states that still allow abortion, like protests in California and shit, and you're just like, why are you all protesting? Abortion's still legal as fuck in California. Why the hell are you idiots protesting? Y'all are stupid. You know, like, oh my god. And it's really great that I have the luxury of not giving a shit about the abortion issue at all, because I can just sit back, relax, and laugh at all these stupid people going after each other. It's like I made in a post on Twitter like a while back. I'm like, yeah, let's all just sit back, relax, and watch these stupid people say stupid shit to each other on Twitter and accomplish nothing at all. Because as I've come to realize on Twitter, you know, shit posting and going after other people on Twitter literally solves nothing. It does nothing, it solves nothing. It's just meaningless bickering on Twitter. That's all it is. Like, none of it actually fucking matters. None of it actually accomplishes anything. So it's pointless. It's fucking pointless, man. But now I've adopted the stance of just sitting back, relaxing, scrolling through Twitter, and laughing at all these dipshit morons. So, yeah, that's basically what what the last 2 weeks have been. Is just, you know, me kicking back, relaxing when I have some free time, scrolling through Twitter, looking at stupid hot takes about the whole Roe v. Wade thing. Funny shit, man. Funny shit. Oh, man. People are such fucking idiots. It's amusing. Honestly, that's what it's come down to, though. I've just adopted this whole stance of, you know what? I'm not going to get involved in this shit. Instead, I'm just going to sit back, relax, and laugh at all the stupid people. Honestly, that has been a good approach to this situation. Honest to God. That being said, though, again, like I said, within the next few weeks, I'll probably do like another session of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles at some point where I'll talk about the whole Roe v. Wade thing. Because I have a lot more to say about that issue. But I'll save it for then. Speaking of Twitter, though, actually on Twitter, I have gained, like, I want to say, like, 3 followers in the last, like, month or something, which is shocking. Like, actually genuinely shocking. I'm close to breaking 10 followers on Twitter, so that's something. Been on Twitter for, like, over a year now, and I don't even have 10 fucking followers. Even my YouTube channel, when I first started out, I think grew a little bit faster than that. I think by the end of the first year, I had, like, 10 subscribers. Apparently, it's even harder to grow on Twitter than it is to grow on YouTube. Actually, on YouTube, I'm very close to breaking the 400 subscriber mark, so that's pretty cool. Getting close. But I'm willing to bet, a bold prediction here, I'm willing to bet that on Twitter, I will have 10 followers. 10 10 or more followers by the end of the year. That's my bold prediction. I'm going with it, man. I'm going with it. That is my bold prediction. Of course, my bold prediction, because I like to do this every year, I make like a bold prediction for my YouTube channel as to like how many subscribers I'm going to have by the end of the year. My bold prediction for this year was 600, and yeah, I'm definitely going to fall short of that by quite a bit. But I don't think it's unreasonable to think that I might have 400 subscribers by the end of the year. Hell, it's entirely possible that I might have 400 subscribers by the time I upload this video. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, shit is what shit is. All right. Yeah, again, I've actually been doing, not to brag or anything, but I've been doing a really fucking good job of actually like waking up in the morning to get videos recorded for you guys. Like, I don't mean to brag, but I've actually gotten on top of that. That's why the past couple weeks I've actually been able to get a lot of recording done for you guys. Like, it's been fucking awesome. And I actually don't feel like nearly as like tired or exhausted as I thought I would, because I have not been sleeping in as much as I had been in the past, but I actually feel like it's not actually affecting me that much. Because I figured I'd feel a lot more tired, waking up early in the morning, but I actually don't for some reason. Like, sleeping in less for some reason hasn't really affected me as much as I expected, which is good. Again, like I said, I want to be waking up early so that way I can get more recording done for you guys. Because honestly, I've been kind of doing a bad job of that the past few months. When I first moved into my dad's house, because my dad works early in the morning, so that's really the only time that I have to record videos for you guys is like early morning and like early afternoon. So I have to get my ass up early, and it sucks for me because like I work late at night typically, at my job in real life. I work late at night, so kind of sucks, getting back late. I don't usually get a whole lot of sleep, but again, I haven't been feeling nearly as tired as I expected to. What the fuck? There we go. What the hell's going on here? Maid's probably pissed at me. So just keep grabbing drinks. She's gonna have a hell of a time trying to clean all this shit up, man. There's no way she's gonna get it all done. That poor maid having to put up with my bullshit. But that's why I hired a maid. I've got plenty of simoleons. I mean, my sim has her career path completely maxed out. She's a sim in black. So, yeah. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Either way, though, I like the way things have been going on this YouTube channel the last, like, week or so. Although it kind of sucks, because I'm getting into a good rhythm, but coming up soon, I'm going to have to start, looking for a new job and stuff. Plus, I'm going to Rockfest again this year, which is, like, a rock and metal festival up in Wisconsin, where, like, a bunch of different, like, mostly metal bands, and some rock bands, too, like, do a bunch of concerts. They set up like a bunch of stages in like this open field and shit, and it's fucking awesome, man. Fucking awesome. Tons of metal bands and rock bands and shit. It was awesome. It was awesome last year. So going again this year with the same two people I went with last year, and a couple other people joining in this year. So it should be fun. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. Plus, now I actually know what to expect since I've been there once before, so now I can plan a little bit better. Get some, hopefully, fuller enjoyment out of it and all that good shit. So, yeah. Let's prune this shit. Yeah, that's basically all I got going on right now. I think I've given you guys pretty much all the updates and shit. There's not really a whole lot more to say. So, yeah, needless to say, things are going very well, I would say, with this, with, you know, getting recordings done for you guys and shit. Of course, this is assuming that by the time I get around to uploading this that I haven't been banned off of YouTube yet, so we'll see. Because I've been saying some spicy shit recently. Like, I know at the beginning of this year I said I was going to do a better job of not talking politics, and I have definitely not lived up to that. But, you know what, I'm sorry. When I see stupid shit, I'm calling it out for what it is. I will not keep my mouth shut anymore. You know what, if I see stupid shit, I'm calling it out. Anyone who doesn't like it, well, don't watch my content then. Alright, so Felicity is actually pretty good to go. Let's see if anyone else needs anything. She's sleeping. She's going to need some food here, so I'll wait for her to get up, and we'll grab some beverages from the magic pineapple. Alright, but that being said, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got going on right now. Other than that, I mean, things are going pretty well for me personally. I can't really bitch too much, you know. Like I've always said, you know, any day that I go to bed at night with a roof over my head, food in the fridge, and access to water, you know what? That's a pretty damn good day to me. You can't really bitch too much, man. You got food, water, a roof over your head. Can't really ask for much more than that, you know? So, any day I have those three things, I consider myself a lucky man. And the rest is just details, man. Just fucking details. All these people want to freak out about all this Roe v. Wade bullshit. You know what? I'm just over here chilling, man. I'm over here vibing. All y'all want to freak out about that shit. You know what? All y'all are more than welcome to freak out about that shit. Me, on the other hand, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit here in this fucking studio, and I'm going to play some fucking video games for you guys. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I do best, and that's what I like to do, so that's what I'm going to do. The world can burn for all I care. I'm going to sit in this fucking studio and just play fucking video games and chill and vibe with you guys and have some fucking fun. And that's all, man. That's all. Alright, well, either way, guys, stay tuned for some more shit coming up next. And, yeah, till then, peace out.